Hey guys, are you getting mixed signals? Does she say she wants space, but then she keeps texting you and she won't leave you alone? Well, I've got good news. Even if that communication ends up in a fight or hostility, the truth is she's open to your communication. That means this relationship could be salvageable, but you have to take decisive action because you have a very narrow window to turn things around. If you are looking to upgrade your marriage or your relationship, be sure to subscribe because this channel is all about helping men to upgrade in life and love. Hi, I'm Jeremy Roadruck, and if we haven't met, I help men just like you to upgrade their relationship, improve their communication, salvage their marriages, and raise amazing kids. And we're here today, guys, because your wife says she wants space, but she keeps texting you. What is up with that? I have a client that was in the exact same situation, so we're going to talk about that. So let me tell you about my client, Jay. Name withheld to protect the identity. He was in a self-described shit show of a marriage. It was loveless. It was sexless. Conversations were short. They were tense. They were tight. The castle that he had built for his family felt like a dungeon. In fact, he spent most of his time in the basement. When their conversation and communication shut down, it ended up becoming these ginormous text battles where he would say something or she would say something and then somebody would respond and it would go back and forth and things would get ugly fast. And he felt just like, what's the point of communicating? And so he stayed in his dungeon. He stayed away from her as much as he could to protect the family and keep the tensions low. There was always some sort of struggle. The relationship obviously was sexless and there was no passion whatsoever. Hit like if you have been in a situation like that, you can relate. Step number one, breathe. You gotta center yourself, so take a deep breath. All right, so now that you've taken a deep breath, the second thing is we've got to stop the reacting. You've got to get out of reaction mode and get into responding. We've got to get past the fault, the blame, the guilt, the shame to get to what is being said, what feelings are there underneath the communication. Because she's telling you where she is. She's giving you all of this anger because she still cares. And she's screaming for you to pay attention and notice her, validate her. But you can't do that if you are constantly reacting and driving that friction and that tension. So take a deep breath, center. So this first step is really about getting to what does she need? What does she want? What are her doubts? What are her fears? Where is her wound? And taking your emotions out of that conversation. Because as long as you're reacting to your emotions, the conflict's going to continue. You've got to be calm, cool, collected, get past that fault, blame, guilt, shame, and understand what's going on between the two of you. So that's where Jay got started in my Lead Like a King program, is we cleaned up his communication. He got out of that reaction mode and started responding. Stop playing with the fault, blame, guilt, shame. Quit pointing fingers. Quit justifying and rationalizing. Quit the accusations. And he became a safe place for her to voice her doubts, her fears, her concerns. And that dovetails right into the second step, which is clear communication, taking away the ultimatums and leaving what we call open loops. We open the communication so there's possibility rather than the ultimatums, the threats, the hard line in the sand. If you this, I'll that. We got to unpack all that stuff because that's what keeps things weaponized. So when he got curious about what his wife Kay was saying, where she was at and what was going on with her, that's when everything began to pivot and change. We added a couple more pieces, and today, 6 months after we started working together, his communication is open. He's leading like a king. His wife is following his guidance and his input. When the passion is flowing between them, and in their 22 years of marriage, they've never had it as good. So if you're in a similar boat, you find your communication is being weaponized, thrown back in your face, and you want to make something different, today is your opportunity. Apply now for the Lead Like a King program. See if you qualify for me to start working with you today. Hey guys, thanks for listening in, and make sure you like and subscribe, turn on that bell for notifications, and check out the channel for some more how to divorce-proof your marriage, how to improve your communication, and truly land with that woman of your heart. Let's get it going, guys, and I'll see you next time.